As you guys already know, after 20 years, I bought my first Sega Dreamcast. So I had a lot of fun. I was playing some games, and then one day I realized that I was going to buy the GDEMU. So I needed to open my Dreamcast to make sure that it was the right version so I could buy the GDEMU to install on my Dreamcast. So I had a screwdriver, and then look what happened. The screwdriver got stuck in here. It looks ugly, I know. After this happened, I stopped to play my Sega Dreamcast. I was so sad because the screwdriver was stuck in this hole. I could not remove it. I did everything I could. I tried to put some oil. I tried to do everything, like everything I could. I did everything I could to remove the screwdriver from here, and I couldn't. So I had to break, and then I did this terrible hole. It's terrible. So after that, I was so upset that I didn't get my Sega Dreamcast anymore. But okay, some time have passed, and I decide to buy the GDEMU and a new shell. So this is the new shell I got from AliExpress, and it comes with the kit for the GDEMU. So today I'm gonna do the installation of it. Probably everything will be fine, hopefully, right? Hopefully everything will be fine. And I'm gonna do this video today to show the transformation from my Sega Dreamcast to this customized Sega Dreamcast. So now it's an easy process. You just need to unscrew everything on the bottom of the Dreamcast. This time I'm using the right tool, and remove the molding before you do everything, because I didn't, but just do this, you're gonna be fine. And then after you unscrew everything, you remove the shell from the top. So you turn the Dreamcast on the other side like this, and then you remove the top of the shell, so it's easier to access everything. I've seen a lot of videos of people doing it in a different way. So I unscrew everything from the controller parts first, and I was unscrewing everything I could just to make sure everything was loose, like this driver that we're not gonna use anymore, the cooler as well, that maybe in the future I'm gonna do a project and I'm gonna buy a new one, because as you guys already know, it makes a lot of noise, the stock cooler for the Dreamcast. So just make sure you remove everything. Just make sure it's really simple. The disk drive is really simple. It's detached so easily. And also we have this flat cable right now. I tried to remove it with a tool, but I thought it was easier with the hand. This controller part, at least for me, it was easier to remove after I had the other parts remove it as well. So this is the power supply. I saw that some people made some projects, they changed the power supply. Even you can use a USB-C to charge your Dreamcast, or you can use a different power supply or power source, but I'm gonna still using the stock version because I never thought about changing that. Then I just remove these parts of the controller in the front, as you can see, and for some reason it's really attached to the board, that metal board over there, like the one top of the motherboard. And it's pretty simple. You just need to memorize the colors of the screw. That's what I did. And then so in the next shell, because you're gonna have to transfer exactly the same way, it's not hard, you just need to do exactly the same way. So it's good that even if you're not making a video to YouTube, if you had a video to help you memorize where all the screws were and the position, it's really easy to do it. So it's not hard. So then you put the screws on in the right position, then you remove the front face for the controllers, this metal part, and then you have access to the main board. Here in the motherboard, you're gonna find what I was looking for when I made that hole. I was looking to see if mine was the VA1. As you can see, this one is VA1, which is compatible with the GDEMU, whatever the way you want to talk. But that's the information you need to know before you make the purchase of the GDEMU, because if it's not the VA1 or some of the other versions of the Dreamcast, they are not compatible with the version of the GDEMU I have. So important stuff. So now we transfer everything that we have on the white shell to the new shell. But I'm gonna give you a spoiler, okay? Everything will be placed in the new shell, and it's not gonna be 100% perfect. So it took me a lot of time to figure it out. That's not gonna be 100% perfect. I tried to align all the holes for the screws just to make sure I was doing the right thing. It took me a while to realize that some stuff would not be perfect, but either way, I tried to like align everything together. It took me a while, but in the end, I realized that it wouldn't be perfect at all. So I thought it would, but it didn't. So you can see I put the motherboard in top of that metal plate, whatever the name of that. So then you just need to get another one to put on top. I know that I could change the thermal pad for the Dreamcast, but I didn't want to do that right now. It was already late, like 9 p.m. So then you put this top metal part on top of the motherboard. You just make sure that you put in the right position, and then you just need to screw everything back. So that's why I said it's important to have a video so you know exactly the position where you're gonna put. So make sure you put the protection case on the power supply in there. I know the cables will not look in a perfect way. Like I try my best to put the cables in a way that it wouldn't like make any trouble when I was trying to close the shell. But this was the way that I found. I put everything under that part, that main supply board. And then I screw back the power button one more time. It was pretty simple. Then I put the controller board, which we just connect everything up. We put the cooler. It's gonna use like small screws, so just make sure that you have the proper one. And then you put the flat cable back. So I put the flat cable back. I also need to change the battery from my Dreamcast, but this I'm gonna do in the future as well. So as you can see, everything looks so perfect right now. I was proud of the work I did. It took me like a time to make sure I made everything perfect, but as I said in the beginning of the video, like spoiler alert, when I was trying to close it was the problem. So you can see everything looks fine. It looks perfect. Everything matched perfectly on the board. Everything is screwed perfectly. We have the flat cable. Everything looks nice. But then I put the GDMU. I didn't record myself putting the GDMU because I forgot to record. I'm sorry about that. But it's a simple process. It's just really simple. You just need to connect like on the disk drive, because we're not gonna use disk drive anymore. It's really simple process. As you can see, everything looks perfect. As you can see, the SD card attached on that part of the GDMU was really good. And then the worst part, at least in my opinion, I tried to put this in a way which aligns everything in the right position. It took me a while to figure it out that it wasn't going to align perfectly, okay? At least with me. I don't know, maybe I was the problem, but it took me a while because I was trying to make everything perfect. I thought maybe I did a mistake in some of the steps of the process while I was trying assembling everything. But no, it's not. It wasn't my fault. It was like part of the shell. So after a lot of time, I was able to put everything together, but as you can see, it was not perfect. We still have some space on the shell, which I thought it wouldn't have. But I realized, I said, like, it's already 10:24, 25 in the evening. I was so tired. So I realized I'm gonna leave it like this, and then I'm gonna show you how it looks exactly now, like to the present. let's turn the Dreamcast on, and everything will work fine because I already tested that. Dreamcast, okay, working perfectly on 16:9. I'm using a adapter for the Dreamcast. I made videos showing what is the adapter, and it works really well. Here on the VMU we have the GD menu. Some of the games that I just put on my SD card, some backup games I have, and I still need maybe to make a little bit of customization in order to be 100% perfect. I'm using a 64 gigabytes SD card. I have some of the games in here. I have 34 to be honest, 34 games. Probably I'm gonna add more games, and then I want to add the cover of the game here for all the games, and maybe do a little customization. I don't know, but it's just showing you for you guys that is working perfectly. So you just select the game you want, and then you press A, and then the game will initialize like this perfectly. And then you can open here, doesn't matter because this is an ODE, so it simulates the driver disc. Marvel versus Capcom 2. You see here on the controller, the game is working fine. So this is the character selection, and it's working fine, perfect. Then you can close here and have fun. I saw some videos, some guys, they changed the color of the LED here, but I didn't want to do that, so I'm happy the way it is right now. And one fact that I didn't know, I got the VMU, as you guys, it's black, and it matched perfectly with my Dreamcast. Of course, not that much perfect because, as you can see, this is a little darker, but it's black in the same way, transparent, and I love it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I can make more videos after the customization, and then I let you guys know how it's gonna look after the customization of the menu. If you like this kind of video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the like button. See you guys next time.